Welcome back. We are tracking rain moving into the area.
Let's check in now with meteorologist Hannah Gard on what you can expect.
Yeah, tomorrow morning is going to be vastly different from the day we saw today. It was really nice, plenty of sun. We just had a little bit of cloud cover. It was much cooler though because of a cold front that moved through. In fact, those temperatures right now, 5 to 10 degrees cooler across our region, but the front is so far south now, things just up to the north of us are starting to rebound a little bit. But tomorrow is not going to get warmer because we're tracking a storm system that's over across the plains right now that's headed our direction. Already seeing these storms popping up in Texas, and we'll start to see rainfall later tonight. This is a really strong low pressure system. On the water vapor, you can see this counterclockwise spin. It's kind of wrapping up here just to the east of El Paso as well. So we're seeing all of the rain in the area between the southwest flow, which is bringing us the upper level cloud cover down here, and where it's kind of spinning up toward Albuquerque. So all of that rainfall is going to head our way later on tonight. Now we do kind of get some of this scattered shower activity, maybe really late tonight into early tomorrow morning, but the main mess of rainfall is going to get to us once we get to around 4 or 5 a.m. This is not incredibly heavy rainfall, but certainly periods of moderate rain passing throughout the morning hour could lead to some ponding water out there. A lot of this, though, is just going to be light to moderate sustained rain. So it will be very dreary for your commute tomorrow. We don't really clear the clouds out even in the afternoon, and we could still see some scattered showers as the main bunch of rainfall moves out. So it's going to be a dreary day. That will keep the temperatures down too with all of the cloud cover and the raininess through the morning hours. But Thursday, the sun will come back. We will see nicer conditions before we see our next very strong weather system setting up over to the west. So rain potential tomorrow. Not overly concerned about the flood threat, but I do think these patches here that see that green could get over an inch of rain, which might lead to some minor street flooding. Most of the area, though, is going to see about a ½ inch to an inch of rainfall. Now we're giving you the first alert for multiple systems coming later in the week and into next week. We have a flood potential and we have a severe threat. We're also expecting 3 to 5 inches of rainfall widespread from all of these systems over the next 7 days. And some of these isolated areas over here to the east could even see more like 6 inches of rain. So the first system, I'm going to number them because there's too many to count. We have the rain coming through tomorrow. This is not severe. The flood threat on the lower end might be some minor street flooding. Friday, this is going to be a more substantial flood threat. We're going to have more widespread moisture to work with. We could even see some severe storms. And then our next system coming through, this is number 3, will be at the start of next week. So the weekend looks clear, but this is a very robust storm system. This is a deep, deep low, and this looks like a substantial severe threat for parts of the northern Gulf Coast. So this is what we're watching for into next week. We just have this train of storms coming through. So we're giving you 80% chance for the morning rain tomorrow. Most of us will see rain through the AM hours. Then on Friday, right now the timing looks to be later in the evening into very early Saturday morning. We're giving you the first alert for that severe potential and the flood threat. Then Monday into Tuesday. This also right now is timing to be a little bit later in the day, which is why we're bleeding that over into Tuesday. This is a pretty substantial severe risk. So right now we're already outlined for a 1 out of 4 risk for flooding. This is on Friday, where we could see very high rain rates as that rainfall comes through. And then if we look at Monday, this is a day 7 outlook for severe weather from the Storm Prediction Center. These are fairly rare. It's from Houston all the way to the Florida Panhandle. So it does look like as that big robust system comes to the east, we might have some severe weather to watch out for. Meanwhile, the temperatures kind of stay below normal as we head into Friday, but ahead of that really robust system is when we see things warming up. If we get in the warm sector there, that's when we have a lot of energy to work with, and we really have the potential for those severe storms. So lots to be weather aware about. We also want to point out Thursday and Friday morning for the North Shore, as we have that little break in between the rain tomorrow and the rain coming Friday, we'll have clear skies. So we could see frost form either of those mornings, and then the break between that system and the next one at the start of the week, we also see a cold front move through, so we might see frost then as well. So all I have to say for you is to download the Fox 8 weather app this week because we have storms almost every other day. And especially the end of the week and the beginning of next week, guys, these are substantial storm threats that we're watching for.
It's like Thursday's a one possible day to try to get anything done.
It does, yeah, Thursday or the weekend. Luckily, the weekend does look like we kind of get a break between these systems, but it's going to be a roller coaster.
Well, that's the good news. And like you said, download the app.
Yep. If you
Get
download
those-
that weather
put
app, you'll
those
get the
push
alerts,
notifications
all of the
on
push
and-
notifications. You can look at the 7-day and know exactly which day you need to do all your outdoor activities on.
All right. Thank you so much, Hannah. Well, the Pelican